observing the safety protocol. Once again, my name is Tanako Siajima Jr. You can call me Naji, the Dale Boy. I'll zoom straight to commentary position where I have my brothers Victor and Phil. So Victor, if you are there, you can take over.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to always lovely Mabayara Sports Stadium here in Kumasi. Today's match pit two teams contrasting positions in the league standing this season. Asante Kotoko sits second with 34 points, while Legon Cities occupy 16th place with just 17 points. For the past 34 days have been emotionally challenging for the 25th time Ghana Premier League champions Asante Kotoko, following the sad incidents involving Francis Yao, also known as Nana Pole. It's been a very, very sad situation for the Porcupine Warriors. Well, you can see Kotoko are clouded in their favorite colors. Dominant red. As for Legon City is played away. One man to look forward to in this Legon City's lineup. Place the man behind in the 19th jersey, Emmanuel Jemfi, a man who have played once upon a time for the Porcupine Warriors and returns to this venue for the first time against them, now playing for Legon Cities. Had 5 years stint with Asante Kotoko before crossing over to Diana Stars, and also had some stints outside. And today happens to be here. So there's match officials. Kweku Graham will be the man in the center bashing this afternoon. And here's Kotoko starting lineup. Frederick Asari returns to the starting lineup for the first time after conceding 2 goals at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. But we get ready to have a minute of silence for the departed Francis Yao Frimpo. So that is it to a very cheerful fan who has always supported this team, giving out his all to them. What a story most of the Porcupine fans will have to remember throughout the country. Now, at least it has engineered some reforms in the Ghana Premier League, and we hope that these reforms are definitely going to yield dividends in the coming days and even the years and the months. So that's Frederick Kasari. Yes, Legon City is also posing for the picture. So 2 captains in your shots. Frederick Kasari has been the main captain, but due to the fact that he was out of favor with Coach Prosper Natilgu, has not been able to wear the captain's armband, but he makes a very important return for the first time following that red card that Mohamed Kamara took far away in Nswatre in a game that really trended for so many days and so many weeks. Also, here's Legon City starting lineup. Kwame Azez returns between the 2 sticks. Frank Akoto, captain of the side, Aaron Kote. are the men who were going to be doing the business at the back for Legon Cities. And everybody will be looking to Emmanuel Jemfi in his starting lineup. Well, the stadium beginning to fill to capacity a bit as the game wears on. Then let's see what these two teams have got to offer their fans. All just talking about Legon City's form as far as this season Premier League is concerned. It's not been a pretty run for them in this season's Ghana Premier League. The fact that they've conceded numerous goals and have failed to also chip in so many balls in playing against the opponent has been a big problem. But for Kotoko at least, it's been a very spirited performance. After some losing streaks, they managed to find their feet. And it's been a wonderful performance from them since then. Now occupying the second spot in the Ghana Premier League. They've got so many players. Unless with the fact that Kwame Opoku, some other big man to look forward to, has already scored 4 goals this season. He scored against Mediama IT, did same against Bibiani Gold Stars in his debut game. So that ends it. It's a very emotional moment for most of these players, especially for those in the Red Army. With 3 of their players also getting a red card, the like of Mohamed Kamara, Justice Blay, and Jamin also getting his name in the referee's book. Faraway and Swatre, meaning that they are sitting out of today's game. But you've got to keep your eye on the man in the 44 sets for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ajete making his home debut after making a cameo at another Kromansa Park. Faraway in Swatre. He returns here to play in full glare of the home fans. Kotoko have also at least included for the first time a youngster who scored 12 goals in the Ashanti Reading Greater Accra Third Division League. And have also made 4 assists in the pursuit of Isaka Abdul, 16 years of age. And that's a big talent to keep your eyes stuck onto. And let's get to a senior call-up for the first time. Well, here's the man who've come under so much scrutiny in the last few weeks with his quality and form after making the national team cut with head coach Otuado, who've leaped to his defense most of the time, but eventually was kicked out of the national team following the fact that he's not been consistent with his club side. So there we go for the first 45 minutes here at the Babayara Sports Stadium as Kumasi Asante Kotoko taking on the Royals, Legon Cities. And it's Legon City in possession of the ball at the moment. That's a lovely touch. And the big man, William Ajay. And the first man already going down. And that's a big free kick to Kotoko. Well, Kotoko have always been the favourite. But speaking about the last encounter between these two teams, it went the way of Legon Cities. So a very shocking result at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, where Legon City's beat the Porcupine Warriors by 2-1 in a game that Abed Samoa was on the score sheet for them. And it's now onto the left-hand side, where they were looking to strengthen passes together. That's a lovely touch. Once again, trying to find a man in that back space. Saka Dauda has got his colleague waiting for it in the ball. Saka Dauda going to the traffic of bodies. Still Saka Dauda running out of options. Managed to find his colleague, but ends up blasting away the ball. And here's William J for Legon Cities. Now Leslie will have to come through that very tight angle. They've considered a free kick. Also, it's free kick for Legon Cities. The big issue is that one of their players are not playing. The man himself will have to make those daring runs. Have been left out as a result of accumulating so many yellow cards this season. But that's a lovely ball into the channel. But it's just too high to be kept beneath the crossbar. And Kotoko will say thank you very much. And he'll regroup from the back.
It's going to be a highly intense game, especially Kotoko coming into this game, having at the back of their mind that Legon Cities beat them. Their first defeat they tasted in the first round of the Ghana Premier League was against Legon City, so they are in for the revenge.
Well, certainly they'll be in for the revenge. And there's a quick one, take it. That's Patrick Asiedu. Turns it in to the far left-hand side. That's another big run. And it's Sajeti been searched for, but it's been cleared out. That's quite green. Ale is doing the business. So there's going to be a long throw in for the Porcupine Warriors, sent into the box. And this is where Legon Cities need to be careful. Taking out Alidu with a lovely touch, but can he reach there? That's the big question. That's a lovely tackle. Unless to push that one off. Samba O'Neill coming across it. Well, it's a bit slow at this moment. Very slow build up from the two sides. It's been a bit tactical game. It's flashed off. Just 3 minutes.
Kotoko have started so well and they are surging forward. They are advancing the ball so well to have the first goal as early as possible to unsettle Legon Cities.
Well, let's see if they can unsettle Legon Cities according to Krobia. That's a lovely third center cross, and again Kwame Azay is at the right place and makes that important save. Kotoko saved most of the balls at this moment.
Stars team, and now he's playing straight at Legon Cities. He has the experience, he has the character, and now leading Legon Cities attack is one thing Legon Cities would have to rely on him for his experience, to bring on board his experience and the character he's had in the Ghana Premier League.
We'll see if he can really lift Legon Cities from the dust. There's Tenedu. Back to JT. He'll try to look for some space, and then Timeno brings it back to Samba O'Neill. It's run by his defensive partner, Joseph Ablo. Let's let it dip again. Step back, there's a bit of trouble, and again he lifted it very deep. Not the best hit from Babayaya.
A very good chance, a very good opportunity for Kotoko to take lead here. Babayaya's shot way off target. Great opportunity, and it has been squandered through Babayaya.
Well, let's see Kwame Aziz. He's a very young goalkeeper, but with so much experience. Has been with the national under 17 side. And he's turned away once again. That's Mohamed Alidu. Feels he really keep his eyes fixed on it. As Kotoko once again will start all over from their own territory. That's Frederick Kasari. As they try to pick their colours, yes, Tenedu. There's it to. There's Kolek. That's a Jete. And he's certainly out for a train advantage to the Royals. And it's going to be a long one. But for nobody in particular, Frederick picks it. He says thank you. And he'll press the start batting. Well, it's been very important for this young goalkeeper at least to ensure that he keeps and cleans it in order to regain the confidence of his coach, Prosper Natel-Gub. His quality has been questioned on numerous occasions.
Frederick Asaris once was Kotoko's first choice goalkeeper. I think he lost his position in their first defeat they had against Legon City this season. That was when he has never been imposed for Kobe Asante Kotoko in the league.
Service straight back for Gostam. A referee had none of that. Kotoko Graham. And the game away on the far side. That's a lovely touch. And it's brought down in the process. Mohamed Alidu. That's right, the man in the 55 just said that is a corporate. Opokunti. Just reminding you of the legendary Opokunti. That once upon a time plays the trail for Asante Kotoko. Well, here's their bench. And that's the head coach in your shot. Prosper Natel-Gub, a man who is well revered in the Ashanti region for his charismatic leadership of this Kotoko side.
A true leader, a true trainee. I think he started the season so well with Kotoko, but along the line, in the middle of the first round, he had some challenges. He went about 4 or 5 games without a victory, but I think that post that, he revived the Kotoko's team and they started grinding results until the match week 19. That unfortunate incident happened. So let's see how they build from there.
Well, Kamipoko gave it away, but they managed to win and throw an advantage out of it. They said Legon's box at the moment where they need to be careful. Brought out. Here's Tenedu. He's got a lot of options. Flash it down for Joseph Ablo. Here's Babayaya. He's got to get ahead of him, but decides to go for straight back for. That's a lovely hit, but again it's stopped by Kwame Aziz. Rebound and double save from Kwame Aziz. Can you believe it?
One of the finest young talented goalkeepers we have in the league this season is Kwame Aziz. He has been one of the best players for Legon Cities. A very young goalkeeper. He's had his things for Legon Cities throughout this season. And of course, Legon City are not performing so well. But him as an individual, him manning the post for Legon Cities individually, he has been brilliant for Legon Cities this season.
Oh, space off the first one. And the second one coming from Kwame Poku was well blocked. He has 22 years of age and is already proven to be a big man between the two sticks for the Royals this season. That's a lovely block. Babaya stays on the turf. Must have been some big trouble. Just 10 minutes played already. And there's sparring between these two sides. But it's been a promising start for the Porcupine Warriors, who will have to at least do something to celebrate the memory of Francis Yafrimpo. And that's Jemfi in your shot. Well, 2 men are behind it. Mr. Man in his 17 shots. That's Patrick Asiero. He's got some lovely shots. And Kwame Aziz needs to be very, very careful and wary of that. No, Patrick Asiero and Daniel Ejete are going behind it. I'm just wondering who's going to take it. It's Ejete and comes off the wall, but it's picked up by one man in the white jersey on the far side. Kamal Suraj will have to bring it forward again. Gives away possession. He's charging from the middle. Saka. Yes, Babayaya. He's got Saka ahead of feet. That's the one to it in. Goes down. And where's the sympathy of the referee? It's a big free kick from this diminutive player, Emmanuel Jemfi. Well, interestingly, he's played 5 seasons for Asante Kotoko. He's considered a legend at this venue. Now, today happens to be in the opposite team.
He was once one of the greatest players for Kobe Asante Kotoko. He has paid his due to the Porcupine Warriors, and he was a key member in the Kotoko's team.
Well, I'll tell you a brief myth about him. Emmanuel Jemfi is just 30 years old, have made 157 appearances before this game in the Ghana Premier League, scoring 22 goals and delivering 8 assists. This tells you of his quality. And interestingly, has scored against Legon City before twice in the 52nd and 60th minute. Well, here's Kotoko's free kick. Patrick Asiero again comes off the woodwork. Stopped by Jete. Ricochets off Jemfi. Yeah, Legon City collects it. Looking for William Ejay up front. And the teammate had it well covered. Jemfi needs to be careful. That's a lovely hit, but again it's picked up by Frank Kasari. It's a very jittery moment, isn't it? Well, the man in the 80 years for Legon Cities with the long braids, Kwekumeru, not a film actor. That is Legon Cities player. Here's Samba now. Gandone Samba now has been rock solid at the back for the Porcupine Warriors since joining them. It's a long hit. Samba now makes it. Not the best of pass, but Asari makes it. Here's Joseph Ablo. Frederick Asari. Taking your time to exchange some passes together. Here's the JT. Samba. Team Menu. Here's Babayaya. That's a lovely touch. Now there's been fouled. And there's Kwame Poko. Start to threat up front. He's already made his presence felt in the Ghana Premier League and his return. Here's Joseph Ablo. Tenedu Samuel headed up front, looking for the big man. Coming Paku. He's had to head it back, but again, Franka cuts to a right place to push it off. And that is a very messy way to deal with that situation.
That was a great opportunity for Kwame Poku to get Kotoko into the lead, but I think that he did not get the ball as expected of him, and that could have been a very great goal from him.
Oh, that would have been a lovely goal had it gotten the technique very right. You're watching what in case you've just joined us. It's match day 23 of the Ghana Premier League. Bear in mind that we've got some outstanding matches to clear. Match day 20, match day 21, and of course match day 22, which have been restarted and will be taken care of later. Yes, Babayaya, lovely idea, looking for his and get a sensitive color. That's nobody in particular. Kwekubeno, plus his line. Here's Salidu. It's a lovely idea. Decides to find his colleague, but again, William Ejete, who is receiving it? Absolutely nobody in that channel. But they've been gifted a corner kick advantage.
Yeah, Kotoko should be wary of Legon Cities. They are dictating the pace. They are playing all the ball. They are having more of the ball. They are controlling the midfield. They are building lovely from the back. But I think that they should be wary of Legon Cities, especially with Emmanuel Jemfi's pace. When he's having the ball at his feet, he's a very, very dangerous player. So these are some of the situations Kotoko would have to make sure they kept them.
Go Legon City. At least I've got a corner kick. It's lifted very deep. But the whistle is already up. That's a big relief for Asante Kotoko. Well, they've considered 13 goals this season. On average of 0.8 per game. Yes, Frederick Kasari. Well, he's trying to scan his area, find one of his colleagues, and finds Joseph Ablo. It's back again, Kotoko. Mountain pressure on themselves at this moment. But they managed to deal with the situation. Well, they've got a lot of promising youngsters on their bench as well. The likes of Peter Miduwakwa. Well, they'll be coming in at a point. Well, again, talking about the quality they've got up front. It's such a very, very dangerous place to field at the moment in the Ghana Premier League. The likes of Saka Dauda, Kwame Opoku, Babayaya. It's the players that you need to really, really pay attention to. Here's Samba bringing it forward. And it breaks down. Kotoko have a train advantage. Well, Samba on there, formerly of Rahimo FC. And there's a yellow card being flashed out to the man in 80, Kwekumenu. Oh, it's a bit at sea with a decision of the referee. It's a bit shocked. Does not really understand the entire situation. And it's the first player to get his name into the referee's book. There's Kotoko's free kick. And that's a confirmation of the yellow card for you. He's failed to make a start for the Royals most of the season. There's a free kick straight into the Warwick. The rebound stays. Here's Babayaya on the edge. Here's got Saka. That's a lovely 10. Saka Dauda. And the Venom is sticking out of that ball that spilled into the box. Quickly turned away by Quagrin.
Kotoko are in the game. I think their build-up is a little bit slow, but gradually they are making some good incursions at the half of Legon City so far.
"20 minutes played, and there's still goalless between these two sides who've promised so much before this encounter." That's crazy touch there on Sam Brownell. And that's Manuel Jemfi. The best of the season. Quite lucky to run away with that one. Not attracted any yellow card. Referee Kweku Graham has been a bit charitable with that situation.
Of course, this Buka. Offense, and clearly let's give the and from him. It is not easy penetrating through Samba O'Neill and Joseph Ablo, having Ajiti and Patrick Esiedu. Kotoko have always been one of the best defensive shape in this year's league. So it is not easy for Legon Cities now. So these are some of the attributes they could utilize in the game.
Yes, Meno for Legon Cities. We'll bring it back to Frank Akoto, his skipper. He's looking for Quagrin. Quagrin arrives to seal it, and Kotoko are back in possession. Here's Intimino. For the Spitster, has been a bit relaxed into this game. Scrapping Poku, looking for his colleague Patrick Asiedu, that once again has been flashed off. They have a corner kick advantage this time around from the left hand side. You know this man, it's always his pistol, especially on the touchline. Dr. Nate Ogun. But it's a lovely shot. Not a bad idea from Joseph Ablo. But again, the speed and the lack of direction was always going to be problematic. Well, it's been an end-to-end stuff in the last 24 minutes and few seconds. But we're just looking for those breakthrough moments for these two teams. But Kotoko obviously have had a better goal scoring opportunities in this game so far. Here's Supakunti, Quagrin, Alidu decide to drift it into the middle to find Aaron Corte, the centre back. That's Jemfi. He's giving a real marking order on the far side. Not giving any space to break at all. Yes, Kwame Opoku. Here's got Saka on the far side. Batmayaya calling for it. But Saka out there. And has brought up the ball. Aaron Corte with that daring challenge on Kotoko's left winger.
Kotoko have been winning a lot of fouls. They've had enough opportunities at the half of Legon Cities to at least register a goal so far in the game, but they are still pushing forward and Legon Cities are also not leaving any stone unturned by giving Kotoko the opportunity. So far, they've been defending so well, conserving energy at the back, making sure they hit Kotoko on the counter break.
Well, let's see if they can hit Legon Cities on the break because it's their free kick. And there's Patrick Casero who goes behind it. Well, it is proving that it's got that quality so far in today's fixture. What a lovely play it's been. Patrick Casero scored against the Diana Stars. It's back to him again, finds Babayaya. Back to Patrick Casero. He's got to take on a few men in Legon City's box, but that's going to be difficult. Kamas Raj. That's an excellent job there. Forcing him to hit it beyond the bar line. Joseph Abloh needs to be very careful, decides to bring it back to his goalkeeper and captain Frederick Kasari finds Samba. Jete just ahead of him, corner to it. He's running out of options, decides to hit it back once again to Samba. And Samba is trying to really scan the area for Legon Cities. That's a bit dangerous. Lovely idea. Tornado, that's a lovely shot on his head. Clever goal from Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And guess who? It's Patrick Casero, who once again have gotten his name on the score sheet. Did it against the Diana Stars. And I've done it against Legon Cities. What a hit. And Asante Kotoko hits.
Fantastic goal. A spectacular one indeed from the Kotoko's left back, Patrick Casero, who has been a key figure for Kobia Asante Kotoko this particular season, manning the left back position, a modern day fullback when transiting into the final third. When he's helping Kotoko in the attack, he looks so dangerous, and look at that hit from him. Brilliant goal from Patrick Casero.
Oh, just look at it once again. Took his time. Spotted goalkeeper Kwame Aziz and hit it. But Kwame Aziz was going to the ground a bit late. There's a confirmation of the scoreline for you at the moment. Taking Kotoko's goal tally this season to 22. And that certainly would take the standings at the moment. Kotoko back on the top spots on the Ghana Premier League with 37 points at his 10th. Bear in mind that the game between BBN Gold Stars and Nation FC is still goalless at the moment on the Danks Park in BBN. Here's Babayaya, Brexit looking for Kwame Opoku. And Frederick Kasari has not got any troubles at all, picks it. Yeah, mid cam line again, Patrick Kasari once again finding Tenedu. Saka instead, trying to drift into the middle. Kwame Opoku, that's a lovely touch. It's oh my goodness, just blows it away. And that would have a double agony for Legon Cities.
That would have been a very good hit from him. I think it would have been a fantastic goal from Andrew Sintimenu. He used to score such goals, but this one he misses from a very close range, a very open space. He had to double Kotoko's lead.
For the last time Legon Cities won at this venue, one away against Asante Kotoko, was back On 24th April 2022, when they beat the Porcupine Warriors by 3-1, with Michael Otu scoring and the late Hans Kofi, who had a brace in that game. Half an hour played already. We've got quarter to go in this first half department of the game. Here's Mohammed. Finds William J. Opokunti running into that space. But if that is possessed. There's bar 4, and it's now back to Kwame Poku. Here's Sejete. Martina Hestaton in Timeno. Here's Tenedu. Samba O'Neill. Left it deep once again. That's a clever play. Kwame Poku twisting and turning. Ends up fouling his marker right on the edge. Oh, the edge in the act. They have just taken the venom out of that attacking onslaught from the Porcupine Warriors.
Okay.
Well, interestingly, Emmanuel Jemfe have been quite into this game. Has been hardly saved. And you can see the head coach a bit worried at this moment. Yeah, speaking with the assistant coach Adnan on the touchline. And you can see what I was just talking about. Emmanuel Jemfe complaining a bit that he's not been serviced up front. He's left all alone in that forest of space in this Kotoko's territory.
He's been getting Ajete playing so well at the right back for Provias and Kotoko. Samba O'Neill and Joseph Ablo, who have been the pillar for Kotoko at the heart of defense this season, and they've so far silenced the humble lion Emmanuel Jemfe for Legon Cities.
32-minute played, and Kotoko still leading by a long go to now. Here's Kwekumenu for Legon Cities. Kote trying to find a bit of space. Unless the quality of this player absolutely very crazy. That's another lovely run. Jemfe trying to get into the box, but again, it really didn't work. But the play's been very diminutive. It's got quality legs anytime he's passing forward. Very agile. I don't wonder this afternoon Coach Prosper Naterogu has specially given him an IJP in the person of Samuel Tenedu at the far left hand side. Unless to keep his eyes stuck onto that man in the 19 jersey for the Royals.
And Samuel Tenedu has gotten the experience in the Ghana Premier League. He played for Legon Cities last year, and Kotoko went in for his services during the summer. So he's got to know the team too as well.
That's another agonizing hit from Sakadauda. And the big question now is, how many opportunities will Kotoko miss from those close ranges?
That has been the usual play from Dauda Saka, Papa Jaja. They've always been like this. They will have a couple of chances. They will have 2, 3, 4 opportunities before they find the back of the net once.
Opokunti, that's a lovely touch. And Kotoko needs to be careful. William J couldn't touch it. Jemfe goes there. Referee up, none of that. And that's Kote with a foot up challenge. Well, so far so good for referee. Emmanuel Kweku Graham has really established authority on this match so far.
Certainly so.
Well, taking your time to really play. And there's Frank Akoto lifting it deep, looking for the big man up front. He hangs on it a bit, looking for a bit of help. Here's Akoto once again out of his defensive cell. William J. is hitting. Oh my goodness, nearly finding the map of the goalpost, but that is a narrow miss. Quality 10 and quality hit, but again, he fails to get the angle right.
He's a very good forward. His put-up play, his individual contribution to the team is enormous, but he's not that goal monger, that goal poacher type of a striker Legon Cities is having.
Oh, Nasiru Smile have also been quiet for Legon Cities. Once we've done 35 minutes. Less than 10 minutes to play in this first half encounter. But as Legon City destroyed right deep in their own territory. That's Sajete. Here's Saka, lovely idea, looking for Bafo, fine save. Wasting a bit of time, went past two. Babayaya, and a big hit, absolutely nothing to write him about. That's Tenedu. And you can see the scream all over the stands. The fans are a bit taken aback with a hit from the experienced midfielder, but just look at this. It was a bit tricky, isn't it? They managed to find Babayaya. They retracted back, and a hit, absolutely a mess from Samuel Tenedu.
He tried his best, but his best was not the best for the team. I think one player, Kotoko Leodin.
Well, certainly, I'm sure you try to at least remember good, better, best.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, one player who has not been fortunate for Kotoko this season. He's fighting for a position, and he's fighting with Justice Blade, the Chief Justice himself. So he's been struggling, but today he's gotten the opportunity to start for Kotoko due to Justice Blade's red card incident.
So yeah, Super Kunti once again in your shot. Emmanuel is able to drift a bit anytime. There's a bit of gap up front for Legon City. He's trying to fill into those pocket of spaces.
It's been a delight to watch so far. It's been a delight to watch so far. So far, looking at Legon City, he has been their main man up front.
Well, we've got a few players also warming up as well on the touchline. And you can see that huge conversation ongoing between coach Said Adnan and his head coach. On the likes of Clinton Appiah are on the bench for Legon Cities. George Samoa, Coach George C. Abdul Raf Yaya, who scored against Kotoko the last time at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, is also on the bench, might be coming in.
And interestingly, he came off the bench to get a goal for Legon Cities. I do remember.
Oh, not the best of signal coming from the medical team of Legon Cities. And looks like that is the end of the game for Nasiru Smiler. But Kotoko used the opportunity at least to have some chit-chat with their head coach, the master Tatushiet. Cross-section of the fans for you here. Huge. Really showing up in their numbers. Of course, we expect the Kotoko fans, as far as their arch rivals, Hasselhoff will definitely be in the traveling majority, whether it is home or away.
The turnout is not massively improved, but I think that is quite okay. The turnout is quite okay in terms of spectatorship. I think that is okay, especially from the VVIP and VIP stands.
39 minutes. We're looking to hit the 40th minute mark. And it's a bit of a temporary hold up. We might be seeing a new face coming in for Legon Cities. As Nasiru Smiler is unable to continue with his fixture. Quick Lumero, that's a lovely hit, and that's a lovely stop from Frederick Asai. Genius that coming? Absolutely not. What a belter, and what a hand to palm it away. They've been gifted with a corner kick now. He's trying to just look at it again. The technique absolutely sublime from Kwekumenu.
Powerful one from him. An equally good save by Frederick Asare.
Here's Saka bringing it forward. He's got 2-3 players ahead of him. Hits it on to Kwame Opoku. And let's wasting a bit of time. Kills it into Timeno. That's a lovely touch. Quagreen. It's picked up by JT. Hits it to the right hand side. Finds something down there. Babayaya once again. Buffalo. And Aaron Corte. And pace it. What I tell you is understanding together with his skipper, Frank Kotoko, have been very, very important for Legon. That's might chip in so much goals this season. But again, these two deals have really saved the Royals on numerous occasions. So Nasiru Smala is off. And we have a new player coming in. The same as we have Clinton coming in for Kwekumenu, I guess. Oh, that's a big confirmation. Kwekumenu is off. Certainly not what he'll be expected. Just imagine if we had found the back of the net with that kick before coming off. That would have been a big memory, isn't it? "42 minutes. And it's the Porcupine Warriors really in charge of the ship here. Babayara Sports Stadium. William J. brings it. And that is it. Could have been a closer. Oh, what a miscue. And Kotoko survives it. Saka is well taken care of. Here's Kamal Suraj. Asamoah, but there's a player down. It looks to be Frederick Asare. Look at that for a pass, isn't it? And JT failed to really pick it. Clinton Appiah failed to connect to it. The man who just came on a few minutes ago. That would have been a spirited performance and a big comeback if he had really just tapped it to him. Here's the tap down to miss.
That was a good job done there from Kotoko's keeper, Frederick Asare, to Denny, Legon City's equalizer.
So we have Sefa coming on for a JT. Well, let's play this part. After making a very important home derby for the Porcupine Warriors.
I think he has not been bad. He has not been bad though, but I think that like the match is gradually over him. So Coach Prosper Nati Ogun with his tactical brilliance, I think bringing on Michael Sefa, let's see what he also come up with it.
Well, Frederick Asare is up on his feet. As we itching close to the 45 minutes on match day 23 of the Ghana Premier League. Legon City scoring. It's quickly taken right back to Kwame Aziz. Well, 45 minutes is up and we'll be eagerly waiting to see the minutes that will be added on. Bearing in mind that we've got a few temporary hold up in this first department of the game. No, 3 minutes. That's a big confirmation. And let's see if Legon City's can at least cancel that lead before that time break. But Kotoko, here's Buffalo. Back to Buffalo once again. Looking for Kwame Pokuba, putting corner to it. Into Menu. Buffalo. We'll bring it back a bit. Here's Sefa with his first touch since being introduced. Kalidu finds Jerome Kote. One of the best defensive players so far from experience Jerome Kote. What's been very important to this Legon City setup. Yes, Joseph Ablo tests it in. Back into the middle. We'll let it dip. Looking for Kwame Opoku, but couldn't pick him. And the advantage once again, referee Keko Graham pointing all the way around. Shift to be taken. Mohamed Ali to bring it forward, at least from the far right hand side. Here's Jemfi, just in turning. He'll call for it again, receives it. That's a long lunge. Looking for Kwaku. Quagreen, and it's a lovely way to kick that ball onto his chest. That's bad for Opoku. But with that, 26 seconds into the 10 minutes that have been added on. There's just a few seconds to go. And it's another Kotoko's free kick. That's a very advantageous position. And I can see Mohamed Ali is becoming a bit frustrated. You can hear a few chit chat from the touchline telling him it's better he focus on the game than complain as they're trailing behind by a goal to nil. Well, we've done 48 minutes with the 3 minutes that have been added on, exhausted. And any moment from now after this free kick, referee Keko Graham will take a look at his watch and certainly put this first half department to bed. Hold on for now, it's a free kick for Asante Kotoko, the 25-time Ghana Premier League champions. Only rivaled by Hearts of Oak. That's a big hit from Patrick Asiedu. Our block keeps it on the turn, but look at the challenge between himself and Aaron Korte. Yes, Salidu will blast it for it. The Pakunti. And it's settling out an advantage will stay with Asante Kotoko. Well, obviously that could be the last activity of this first 45 minutes. And that certainly concludes it. It's half time here at the Babaya Sports Stadium. And it's Asante Kotoko who heads into the dressing room with a big smile. With Patrick Casiedo's goal being the clear difference. What a hit. This man could have done better. Well, he's managed to get to the ground late to save the situation. And it means that Legon City would have to do a bit of twerking of tatters in the second half to see if they can really get into this game. Ball is half time at the Babaya Sports Stadium. It's Asante Kotoko 1, Legon City 0. Don't go anywhere because we might just be connecting to the pitch side.
department of the game has ended. Kumasi Asante Kotoko is leading by a goal to 0. And courtesy Patrick Esiedu with that wonderful strike. Once again, we are live on Metro TV. We are live on Original TV. We are live on AFA Sports Channel as well as GFA app. And on Facebook is AFA Sports_GH. My name is Nana Kwesi Ajimampe Jr. Can call me Naji, the darling boy. I have Krobia Asante here. Krobia, once again, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Naji.
The first quarter of the game has come to an end. Your perception so far?
Yeah, it has been an interesting game and a game worth to be competed between these two teams. Kotoko are in for a revenge because in the first round of the Ghana Premier League, their first defeats were given by Legon City. So today, there's no wonder, looking at how they are playing, looking at how they've set up, I think that they are in for the revenge, and gradually the first 45 minutes they did due diligence by getting the necessary goal so far, but I think that they've created a couple of chances. They could have been up by at least 2 goals in the first half.
So let's look at the two tacticians on both bench, talking about Coach our champion and Prosper Nate, how they started. Prosper Nate Ogum started with a 4-4-2 system. You know, he always tilts his system against the crowds of folk. Yeah. He decided to play the 4-1-4 system. But in the first department of the league, I'm talking about the first round, Kotoko played against Legon Cities, and it was Legon Cities that stopped the winning spree of Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. So I was saying, is it going to be a repeat or a revenge? But look at the two teams. Can you say that Legon Cities are giving too much respect to Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
It is not that. It is due to their strength. I think that they are not having that victory they got against Krobia and Kotoko at the back of their mind that, hey, let's throw our arsenals together, let's go, let's face Kotoko one-on-one, we can beat them. No, because this is a new Kotoko. We've seen them. This is a team, their last 5 games, they've amassed 3 victories, drawing 1 and losing 1. That was the match week 19 defeat they tasted that in Suatremani. So this is a team, they are performing so well, they are scoring for fun. Kwame Poku, another goal monger who also joined the club during December. From now he's been also scoring for team Kotoko, and Legon Cities are not the same Legon Cities we used to know, or they registered their first victory against Krobia and Kotoko, giving Kotoko their also first defeat in the Premier League this season. But I think that coming back against Kotoko this time round, they were prepared, knowing that this is Asante Kotoko and how they've been playing at home at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. They are yet to lose a game here ever since they came here from Langley Sports Stadium. All the 2 defeats they've tasted in the Ghana Premier League, they are yet to lose a game here. I think that defeat all came at the Langley Sports Stadium against Heart of Lions and Nations FC. Yeah, so Kotoko have been doing so. Yao Achiampong have set up a team that they are very, very conservative at the back. They are serving energy at the back, making sure they hit Kotoko on the counter attack via this guy Emmanuel Jemfi. But I think that he's also been curtailed by the defensive line of Krobia and Kotoko. Samba O'Neill and Joseph Ablo, they've done a lot of work on him.
So this is the home of the Ghana Premier League, live on Metro TV, live on Original TV. As I said, my name is Nana Kwesi Ajimampe Jr. I'm here with Krobia Asante. Krobia, here at the Kumasi Sports Stadium, since the safety protocols enhancement came, this is the first time that they're playing a match here, and you can see the police officers, everything is intact here. What can you say about the protocol so far?
Well, so far I think it's been great. Prior to the commencement of the match, I think 2-3 hours even before, you could see the turnout of the security personnel present here, and looking at how they've been divided into groups, making sure they protect all angles, making sure life matters, and making sure that there wouldn't be any room for any unforeseen situation here. So in terms of turnout, in terms of number of security personnel present, I think it's worth to be appraised, and let's give a shout out to them. I think that is really massive.
So you heard from my brother Krobia Asante. So we have almost 200 men that from the Ghana Police Service, 160 uniform men, and those who are not in uniform, those who are not in uniform, they are 40. We have almost 30 personnel from the Ghana Fire Service. When we talk about the national security, they have almost 20 nurses and doctors are here massively. St. John's Ambulance, they are also here. That tells you how the Ghana Football Association have taken the safety protocol enhancement very, very serious. Krobia, let's come back to the game. In the second half, let's take both teams. What do you think that Yawa Champion should do to his team so that they can get a goal here?
Yeah, I think that Kotoko are also conceding some few chances in the game. They've considered some few chances in the game. So one thing I've realized that when Yawa Champon set up his team to attack Kotoko, they could do something against Krobia Asante Kotoko. But playing at the back, making sure they hit Kotoko on the counter, in the first 45 minutes, it couldn't work. Although they had some two crucial counter-attacking breaks, of which it resulted into one resulted into a corner kick, and the other one the mistake from Sifa, that particular Adjeti's mistake, of which Frederick Asare also cleared the damage there. So I think that it has not helped them that much, but they've had some good chances. They could have at least buried one at the back of the net. So going into the second half, I am expecting Yawa Champon to at least open the game, at least attack Kotoko more, and maybe somehow they will be able to get something better out of the game. They are not bad at all. They've not been playing bad at all against Kotoko.
So you can see some of the banners forever in our house. Francis Yapole, the Kotoko supporter, the fan who died, and he went home on Thursday to find a resting place. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Let's come to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach Prosper Nati Ogum, he has gotten the first goal. In the second half, what should Prosper Nati Ogum do?
Well, Kotoko have the quality. Kotoko have the arsenals, the individual quality. They have the squad depth, of which at any given point in time they have equally good players on the bench, which going forward they could come on to affect the game positively. So in terms of everything, the technical brains behind Kotoko, I think they have everything apart Legon cities. And in the second half, they only need to take their chances because they've created a lot of chances, of which they've been able to score a single goal. Kwame Poku is nowhere to be seen in the penalty area.
We are not seeing him today.
Yeah, he's been curtailed by the defensive line of Legon cities. They know his wealth, and now they've done justice by curtailing him, preventing him, making sure whenever he gets the ball, they also represent to clear the damages. So I think that they've done so well in terms of Kotoko's threatening attacks. They've done so well by conceding the only goal. So in the second half, they also have a chance. Kotoko have the material. The defensive, I think they've been solid. The midfield, they've been solid. Samuel Tenedu partnership with Inti Menu has been brilliant. Although they will not give us that glimpses of Justice Blay and Inti Menu's partnership.
Yeah, I was going to ask you whether the efficacy of Justice Blay is missing in this game.
He's the Chief Justice, and Kotoko missing Justice Blay. He's one of the finest midfielders in the game. He controls the game. He detects the pace of the game. He calms the game down. He's a very good reader of the game, and I think that his absence automatically is clearly seen in the game. Samuel Tenedu will not give you entirely what Justice Blay could offer.
Give you. Yeah.
But I think that one particular thing is that his partnership together with Inti Menu has also not been that bad at all against Legon City so far.
Krobia, let's look at the momentum that Kumasi Asante Kotoko get. You talked about how they were winning their matches, and all of a sudden there was a recess in this Ghana Premier League. Do you think that the recess has an effect on both teams?
Well, I would say yes, and we could clearly see, looking at how Kotoko are playing today, this first half, looking at how Hasufuk played, and coupled with other Premier League teams, clearly you could see that it has some negative effect on them. It is not easy going away 3-4 weeks without playing. Some of the players will, one way or the other, how these individuals will react, and as a collective unit, they will react. So certainly, It is, yes, because looking at the momentum and the character, the confidence Kotoko had from match week 17 coming, I think that if had it not been that unfortunate situation and Legon cities, the meet Legon cities on the way, it would have been a different ball game altogether. So even Kotoko's progression, Kotoko's build-up is a bit slow.
Yesterday at the Accra Sports Stadium, I was talking to Gideon Oche and him Gattuso raised to the Power 7, and I told him that the battle has just begun in the Ghana Premier League. Because looking at now, Accra House of Folk is leading the league log now with 36 points. But on the live score, I can tell you that Kumasi Asante Kotoko is up now. Now let's look at the first four of the Ghana Premier League. Are we going to see any change in the top four of the Ghana Premier League?
Certainly yes. Certainly yes. I think Kotoko, Hasselfolk, they are up there. They will always, until the league closes, Kotoko Hasselfolk, you can always doff your hat on them making it into the top four position. But as to who clinches the title, that will depend after match week 38. But so far, some of the teams have availed themselves, making statements for themselves. Hasselfolk, they are in contention because currently Kotoko is leading the table. That
yes.
is the live one.
We
don't know what will happen in the second half. But I think that in general, Kotoko is leading. Hasselfolk second position, Bibiani Good Stars, and he follows in that order. These are teams, they are all in contention for the league. And looking at the points build up, I think the points are very, very, very close. 1 point, 2 points different. Heart of Lions, these are teams, they could all win the title at the end of the day.
Let's look at officiating this afternoon at the Babaya Sports Stadium. Are you impressed with officiating?
Very, very impressed. I think the referee's decision spot on. You have certain flaws, but I think that this is part of the game. You are not going to have 100% officiating because we are humans. So definitely these human errors, some will happen, some inconveniences will happen. But I think that so far, clearly, there hasn't been any problem. There hasn't been any complaints that much from the players, even on the field of play, from the technical bench of both teams. So I think he's been okay.
So as I said from the beginning, I told you that when you look at the stand here at the Asqua end, it's for Legon cities and where they are located for the away supporters. Now let's look at the spectators in the stadium. The turnout, is it all that good?
Well. I've been watching Kotoko play here in this year's Ghana Premier League, but I think that this is something quite not match up to what we were witnessing before the unfortunate incident happened. So that is another thing I've observed here. But I think the turnout is quite okay. The spectatorship, I think that is quite okay. Looking at the VVIP and the VIP, the numbers are okay. The numbers are okay, but not up to Kotoko used to be. Yes, Kotoko matches that we've been witnessing here. I think that this is something quite below.
But do you think that the death of Francis Yapoli has something to do with the turnout today?
It has, and again, a lot of people are gradually losing interest in this situation. So some too will sit back, get to know what happens in the subsequent game before they will come again. So this is something. Let's see. This is the first game post such situation. Let's see what happens. Let's see how these protocols the leaders are preaching about. Let's see how it works. If it works perfectly as expected by the ordinary Ghanaians, then they will troop in to support their various teams and players.
So once again, this is the home of the Ghana Premier League. My name is my preamble Junior. Of course, you can call me Najib Talebo. I'm here with Kobia Asante. And it's a match between Kumasi, Kobia, Asante, Kotoko, and Legon cities. I told you the first department of the game, Kumasi, Asante, Kotoko, they are leading a goal to 0. Now in the second department, let me push my brother to the wall just to give me his scoreline.
I think Kotoko should add two to it. So let's say 3 goals to 0.
3 goals to 0.
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
Sure.
So Kobia is saying that Kumasi Asante Kotoko is going to win by 3 goals to 0. We zoom straight to the second department of the game. So if my commentators are ready, Victor, you can take over.
Well, thank you very much, and welcome back to the second half department of the game between Asante Kotoko and Legon Cities here at the Babaya Sports Stadium. Well, you can see Legon Cities led by Muhammad Ali. Ali is reciting some prayers for God's favor to shine on them in the second half department of the game. And that's the man in charge of today's game, Emmanuel Kweku Graham. And you're short at the moment as the players take their position on the field. For the last 11 meetings between these two sides, now slided huge in favor of Asante Kotoko, winning 7 of those with just 2 for Legon Cities and settling for a draw twice. It looks like today happened to be one of those days that is once again trying to shift into the favor of the home side, the Porcupine Warriors. But there's a lot of minutes to play for. 45 big minutes up on our sleeves. And maybe the Royals have got something to at least offer here, far away from home. And even 1 second in association football is a lot of time. What we are seeing the usual faces that we saw in the first half for Kotoko, the likes of Saka, Dauda, Frederick Asari. He was running to take his place between the two sticks. The captain is being captain fantastic. Well, there we go. Second half commences. That's the first kick. That's a big kick. Looking for Saka. Waiting for one of his colleagues to arrive. That's Intimeno. Oh, lovely. Was hoping to just flick it in with the backside of his boot. Here's Williams Ajay. That's a lovely cutout. Tenedu. Joseph Ablo. And the Kotoko continue from where they left off in the first 45 minutes. Yes, Samuel Tenedu once again being served. And Kotoko really taking their time to box them in the field and distribute some passes among themselves. Here's Ablo. You lifted deep a bit, looking for Saka, but a big question it. That's Kamas right, not the best of clearance. Here's Babayaya, lovely ball. Kwame Poku goes to the ground. And was a decision from the referee. He point to the spot. Emmanuel Kweku Graham point to the penalty. After Kwame Poku went down in the penalty box. But we'll get to see it again. Just hold on. Oh, there's a bit of counter plating between these two managers, but here is it, the incident. Absolutely, that is very feeble, isn't it? Just take your time. Here's Papayaya. Lovely into the channel. Absolutely, there's no penalty from commentary position. And that's very brilliant decision from the referee with assistance of his assistant referee to think that they've made the right decision. But let's see.
Officials have done so well by rescinding the initial decision being taken by the center referee. I think that this brings a peace of mind in this particular game. I think that they've been spot on this decision. They've been spot on this decision.
Well, let's give credit to the assistant referee too, Mensa Gilbert Adu, is making sure that he called to the attention of the main man, Kweku Emmanuel Graham. That it was just a very feeble touch on Kwame Opoku. And you can say confidently, absolutely there was no touch on him. He dipped his leg into the ground and went down too easily. Here's Tenedu, back into the center cycle. Patrick Garcia will have it. Release a long one into the Daniel Sakadao that's testing it. And it's just too heavy for him to keep on the turf. But again, for those who have not got an opportunity to watch the replay of that, it's going to be a huge debate all over the stands as to whether that should have passed for a penalty kick. Here's it. And Kotoko. Well, let's live in dangerously. Jamfi, Frederick Kasari. Jamfi tests it. Frederick Kasari still has it. And it's corner kick. Beginning to show a glimpse of his quality.
Frederick Kasari could have done better in that initial save he made. I think that it was not the best from him.
And Legon City have just quickly reacted. After that, really short calls from that penalty. Kotoko was denied. And absolutely, the official scoring 100% score. That's a goal kick. Sam Bownell together with Frederick Kasari having a bit of chit chat. Almost at the 5th minute. In the second half department of the game. Ntimenu with a header finds Baba Yaya. Back to Ntimenu, who's really bossed the midfield quite well this afternoon. Che looking for Baba Yaya again, finds it. He's giving a very tough battle there by Asamoah, who's coming in place of Nasiru Smaila. $50 minutes played. And Kotoko graciously hanging onto that one goal cushion. Here they've considered throwing. Now it's Legon Cities, and Kotoko have the opportunity once again to run into those channels up front. That's just a big touch. And it's Roseby on the bar line. And that'll be a goal kick with a long hit up front. That's quite great. We wanted to pick his colleague on the line. It's a very silly challenge. And the free kick will stay with Legon Cities. That's Frank Kakoto. And as William J goes down from the challenge of Joseph Ablo. They keep pushing up front in an attempt to rescue at least a point from this game. Also, that's Emmanuel Jemfe. Emmanuel scored in the shirt of the Porcupine Warriors, now playing against them, and that's a football hit. This a crazy run, Kwame Poku. But again, Aaron Cote saves the situation. Oh my goodness. And you can see this chap using his experience quite well to deal with that defensive blunder, Aaron Cote.
I think he's done a showman's job. He's done it brilliantly by preventing Kwame Poku from doubling Kotoko's lead so far. Kotoko still in the game, orchestrating things, still creating chances, having total control of the game. But I think that there has been a bit a good game from Legon Cities in this second half compared to the first half.
Well, Kotoko now looking to pile the pressure. Let's continue in the form that they've picked right from the start of the season before dropping. And it looks like they are back to their altitude at the moment. Well, it's been 7 goal attempt for Kotoko with just 4 for Legon Cities. And that's another opportunity to see if they can attack. Opokunte, Alice will decide to go for it. As opposed to the likes of Kemal Suraj up front. We're hoping to send in and then size one into Kotoko's box. Exactly what they've been mixing throughout this game. Their final delivery and their final touches. And Kotoko's final third has been the major challenge this afternoon. That's a long hit. Oh, nearly finding the last post. Just dangles out.
Yeah. Legon Cities, I think they're also creating some decent chances. They're also getting some of the opportunities they could work on. Earlier on, you made mention of their attacking prowess. I think it's very, very, very low. Looking at their performance in the Premier League, the number of goals they've scored, the number of goals they've conceded, I think they've not been that efficient when attacking. That is another major problem they are facing. The likes of Emmanuel Jemfi, who joined the team during the winter transfer window, is here to make an impact in terms of adding goals and assists to his game for Legon Cities. And their main striker, William Ejay, is a very good team player. He's a very good ball holder, but I think that he's lacking that killer instincts in the opposing box.
He decided to, let's hit that one back. That is Samba. It's brought into the middle, Babayaya. And Frank Akoto cut it. Finds the man in the two set. That is a lovely spirited performance. Goes down. And just lucky not to have brought down Clinton up here in the 18 here. That would have been a bit problematic. Right on the edge. And it's deep pain. As well as the man in the 22 jersey, Joseph Pablo.
It was a very dangerous situation for Krabia Asante Kotoko. And Joseph Pablo, I think he did cleverly over there by preventing the player to entering the 18-yard box of Kotoko.
Colliding into each other. We'll talk about Joseph Pablo. He's one of the most experienced players now playing for Kotoko. After a lot of experience outside the shores of Ghana. And he's really back helping with his offensive duties. Joseph Pablo, 25 years of age, played for Haifa FC in Guinea. Was part of the Guinean top flight player of the season back in 2020-2021 season. And it's now returned home. And it's been a significant part of the Kotoko's team this particular season. Now he's getting the nod to start. But he's picked a yellow card in the process.
Yeah, good call. Good call. It was such a very dangerous situation. So I think referee giving Joseph Pablo yellow card, I think that it was spot on.
Now you can see the expression on the face of Coach Dr. Prosper Nate, absolutely far off anything excitement. Wilson Legon City's free kick to be effected, and it's Opokunte and Mohammed Alido who stands behind it. Very acute angle, and he's just wondering if they can really hit it well.
Yeah, great opportunity for them to they have all the chance to make it count.
Well, let's see. Here's Opokunte. Hit it in. Oh my goodness. Kamal Suraj with a textbook header. But absolutely struck us to find the map of the Yoni net.
That was a header from him. That was a free header. He had all the opportunity to get that ball at the back of the net.
He just scored a goal this season against Beckham Chelsea. Kemal Suraj came out with that lovely header. Left unmarked. It was retained by quite great, but they've not really dealt incisively with the situation. As Kotoko are back in possession on the far right hand side. Drop into the middle. Here's Tenedu. Here's Sablo. That's a lovely pass to pick Saka. He'll go 1-on-1 against Kemal Suraj. That's a lovely turn into Menu. Oh, that was a lovely cut out from Quagreen. Beautiful interception. Seattle with that long throw in. And Kemal Suraj once again. Legon City is living a bit dangerously in their own territory. It's made by Kemal Suraj once again. That's a lovely idea. Decides to cool the ball. And they're giving out possession once again. Into here's Saka. Kwame Opoku waiting for it. Has a touch. Goes down. Into Meno. Ample of space. Decides to go for the shot. And it's stopped by Kwame as it spills. And Frank Akoto blasted it away.
This is the second time Intimenu has gotten such opportunity, and I think that he had this on target, being prevented by goalkeeper Kwame Aziz. Brilliant display there from Krobi Asante Kotoko.
Lots of twisting and turning. Yes, Samoa finds Quagreen. He's back to his skipper, Frank Akoto. 60 minutes played. 30 more minutes to go. Just too heavy. But once again, the big question is, where is Emmanuel Jeffy in this game?
Yeah, that's a big question. Is there a big fish so far as their final third is concerned? Creating of chances, getting some of the balls at the back of the net. I think he's the main man to decide for Legon Cities, but he has been a missing link for Legon Cities as well. That is a worrying situation.
Oh, he's curled it, and that's a lovely way to. Well, let's chest it to the goalkeeper. We'll talk about the positional play from this Kwame Opoku. Very clever with that. Knows how to run into the channels. And that's where most of the teams really struggle to really put a break on him. And he's done that very well this afternoon.
I can imagine Kwame Opoku playing alongside Albert Amwa. That would have been a lovely deal to watch.
Well, hold on a bit. Yes, William Sajay. Big chance. Oh my goodness, how did he miss that? Emmanuel Jeffy fails to keep it beneath the crossbar. And another agonizing miss for the visitors.
He had the minutes. He had all the opportunity around him. He breathed in and out and look at the final delivery. No. Very poor one from Emmanuel Jeffy.
Not in the form of his life at the moment. Only his other colleague not excited. At least he was also waiting for it. And here's Kotoko once again, trying to attack from the left hand side. Here's Babayaya, lovely play into the channel, and it's cleared off by Quagreen. William Ajay. Now let's Legon City is now trying to take the game to Asante Kotoko. Also, that's William Sajay on your screens at the moment. Another player who have really done well for Legon Cities, but have struggled to even find the back of the net this season. Well, Babaya is off and Meta is getting ready to come in. And this man has played his part when he's having the late shower in today's fixture. Well, just came in, having his first touch. That's Tinedu. Picked a knock in the process. Looks like he's fine to continue with this game. Let's see what Isaac Minter has got to offer. On this played for some big clubs in the country. There's 26. Yes, of age, Isaac Minter. And Kotoko trying to attack. Kotoko brought down, but referee have none of that. And Kotoko once again recovers. Now speaking about Isaac Minter, who is 26 years of age. Played for some of the big clubs in the country, the likes of Legon Cities. Played for near the BSA United. Also played for Adriana Stars at a point where he crossed over from as a free agent to Asante Kotoko.
He's got the experience, especially he announced his presence when playing for Adriana Stars. That was where he had his name, and now he's joined the Porcupine Warriors. I think another opportunity for him to also showcase what he's got for the Porcupines.
25 minutes to go. And it's the same old story of Kotoko hanging on to Patrick Asiedo's long goal in the first 45 minutes. That'll be a long drive by Frank Akoto. Unless trying to pick the man up front. You can see Pokunti not excited after going to that brawl with Patrick Asiedo, who stands on the ground. He's assisted by his keeper. Well, I think it was unintentional from both players. No malice intended on that occasion. Kwame Opoku, and the final pass. And he fails to meet. Here's big man. There's a big run. And that's quite green. That's a lovely stop. And that's just someone goes down with the sympathy of the referee.
The Legon Cities are coming into the game very strong. They are playing so well. They are matching Kotoko in terms of the midfield battle, and they've won many. Now, looking at the time, they would have to also do something to get the necessary goal that would. And but
Joseph Ablo walking off. So now Legon is having a man advantage. Here's Opokunti. Jenfi waiting for it in the box. Aledo back to Opokunti. Aledo onto the right hand side. Can he cut in? Cut into the box. But nobody in particular, just wondering whether he was passing or he was crossing. Another abysmal strike. So just talking about a change in the man in the 15 jersey, Harry Ansu, have just been introduced by Coach Prosper Nateogu. Not the way the man in the 22 jersey would have expected to conclude his game. It ended abruptly with a challenge.
Yeah, but Ansu Fati, Ansu is one of the fine central defenders we have also in the game. But Kotoko having a blow, Samba, their partnership, it is not easy for any defender in the local scene to just break through. But he's also a fine central defender Kotoko is having in their disposal.
Also talking about Harry Ansu, he's joining from Beckham Chelsea. Got some starting depth before being retired to the bench. After some few uninspiring performances, I'll get opportunity to return, and he will need to impress his technical handlers in today's fixture. Ansu brings it forward, finds in team. And it backs down for Legon Cities. That's quite great. Looking for Opokunti, finds him on the right hand side. But the big question is, can he go past Patrick Osiedu? Osiedu wins the free kick once again. Well, the last time Harry Ansu played for Asante Kotoko was back against Nations FC. A game they lost by 2-0. And since then, he's been on the bench. That's a big idea. Lovely touch. Oh my goodness, how did he miss that? Isaac Menta fails to really just stop it home. Again, you can understand. He did not really anticipate that ball. Blown onto his path. And quickly fails to make the impact needed.
Another big moment for him to announce his presence in the red shirt. Glorious opportunity for him. He could have buried the ball at the back of the net, doubling Kotoko's lead, making sure Kotoko is safe in terms of who clinches the 3 points here at the end of the 90 minutes.
Well, the game is a bit lively at the moment. A lot of important stretches to at least have sight of. Let's just look at it again. This was the miss. Isaac Minter. No, he could have done better. He fails to get it. Footing right. Overstretched in the process. referee have none of that. Baruba Quinty is certainly not happy about that touch on him from Patrick Casiedo. As we've done 74 minutes. It's match day 23 in the Ghana Premier League, and we'll be at least trying to connect you to other results from the various match centers in the country. But hold on for a minute. Yes, Isaac Minter bit into it by George Samoa. Yes, Alidu. And the Royals win the battle. It's been very hard working. Just unfortunate to be on the losing end this afternoon. That's come out. That's Salido. Here's Tenedo. And the Porcupine Warriors wins the challenge again. Well, that's Clinton up here. I'm not excited about it. And it's already taken against him. Unfortunately, he's got less to do as far as decisions on the field are concerned. There's the prerogative of that man, Emmanuel Kweku Graham. Yes, in team. We'll try to bring it back a bit. It's back to Fede Kasari. It's pushed up front by Roncote. Yes, Williams Ajay decides to go for the shot. I'm just wondering, was that the best decision from the striker? Of course, he saw Frederick Kasari off his post and decided to at least try his life from the range. But unfortunately, I don't think that was the best decision from commentary position.
Yeah, that wasn't the best decision from him at all. He has always been a fine player for Legon Cities. When you watches him play, he adds a lot to the Legon Cities team. But I think that his final delivery is where the problems lies. He sometimes squanders clear, glaring opportunities for Legon City. I can't remember their game against Aduana Stars. Look, he had enormous opportunity to put the ball at the back of the net, but he failed.
Well, so yes, the man who scored against Kotoko in the previous fixture between these two sides, getting ready to come in alongside Kojo Jesse, the youngster for Legon Cities. The man of Jenfi have been sacrificed. Let's see Kojo Jesse what he can do. Menta gives out the ball to Legon Cities, and the fans are not happy about it. Here's Kamal Suraj. Here's Kojo Jesse. Well, the difficulty about Kojo Jesse has always been his end product. He saves most of the ball, but again, his decision making is the problem. As a youngster, it's one of the troubles he would have to do it. For 78 minutes. And it's Kotoko's free kick in their own territory. There's Kemal Suraj. Saka running behind it. And they win it. Goal kick, Legon Cities. Once again, we will manage to survive that onslaught. But that's a change of decision. It's corner kick to the Porcupine Warriors. Well, absolutely, it's important to understand that some of these match officials have really done well as far as today's game is concerned. And sometimes some of these petty errors will certainly happen. We are just humans, isn't it? Yeah. Of course, they can only have a 100% eye in every part of the field.
Most definitely, certainly so. And these are all officials who have been selected to officiate the game to make sure fair and fairness is taking effect. And so I do side with them.
Well, it's certainly, and it's important to understand, is the reason why they've got assistant referees to aid them. And so it's not surprising that the referee thinks that it should be a goal kick, but assistant referee thinks that that's the corner kick. He has a better view of that situation. But here's Kotoko on as well, taken care of by Kwame Aziz. 80-minute play. Here's Quagwin, brings it back, Francis skipper. Yes, yeah. Clinton up here. Goes past his marker. It's still Clinton up here, but it's been stopped. Here we are to long hit, looking for Kwame Opoku. And Kwame Aziz picks it. Looking for Kamal Suraj. Gets ahead to it. Here's Kojo Jesse. He's got some lovely pace. Patrick Garcia. To be very wary of that. I'm about.
Well, Kotoko should make sure if they are to clinch all the 3 points, the tie is not over yet. We're down with 82 minutes. There is more time. A lot of things could change in this particular game. So having all these chances, the best and the most important thing is to adapt to the tally, to put themselves into that safety situation.
So just look at it again. Yes, Isaac Minter with that lovely hit, and what an effort to at least keep that one out. "82-minute play." And it's been Kotoko showmanship also with it. Possession advantage also 58% as compared to that of 42 of Legon Cities. It tells you that Legon Cities have really flowed into the game in the second half department. Here they are again trying to distribute some passes. Taking again to their visitors. It's lifted deep to the left hand side. Saka, no need to go past Kamal Suraj. And it's out again. Here's George just somewhere. Lovely ball into the channel. That's Yaya, but the flag is already up. Failed to time his running. Well, 6 minutes of normal time remaining for us to hit the 90th minute mark. And if Legon Cities have got anything to do, they'll need to really, well, let's consider doing it now as time continues to run out.
They've been impressive so far in the second half. The second department of the game, they've never let themselves down at all. They've been giving Kotoko a very tough run for their money, and so far they're also making sure they create some good chances for themselves. It is only that they've not been able to get to one past Frederick Asari, banning the post for Krobia Asante Kotoko. But hey, there is still time. This is football. One opportunity, it could change the face of the game.
Well, that's a big mess. Legon City's ball by Kotoko, still piling on the pressure. Here's Saka. Turns it in. Kwame Opoku, but not the best of header. Comes off into. And the referee thinks it's not a penalty. And the Kotoko fans in the stands really screaming on top of their voice. But how about that for a hit? And it looks like this too. Red face without to this side once again, and Frank Akoto, the skipper for Legon City, is absolutely not happy with that decision from the referee. What's a way to turn this tie on its head? Quagreen stays on the tap, but maybe, just maybe, won't let you properly see what really ensued within Legon City's box to give a perfect picture.
Great moment for Kotoko. Great moment there for Krobia Asante Kotoko. All right.
Also watch it again. It was 10 away. Well, looks like it. You just look at it. Well, looks to have come off a bit from Quagreen.
Yeah, from the commentary position,
it's a very difficult decision, isn't it?
Very difficult one. Very difficult to, very difficult one. But I think the line had it clear. He was in a better position to the scene, and that communication between the line and his boss, the center referee, I think we bear with that. We bear with that until further clarity of the situation comes out.
Well, 86 minutes. Well, watch it again. Here's from Saka. It was 10 away by Kwame Opoku. The shot. That was a very quick one. Well, absolutely. There was a big touch from Quagreen. There's no denying that fact. The assistant referee had that very spotted. Unless from his angle.
Sure.
And it's Kwame Opoku who walk to it.
He's been silenced in the game. This is another opportunity for him to announce his presence so far.
Scored twice against Vision FC. Did against Mediama. Against Bibiani at the scene. Kwame Opoku makes it 2 for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It's party upon party in a Garden City.
Brilliant delivery from Kwame Opoku to give Kotoko's a deserved lead so far. I think 2 goals for Kotoko so far. I don't foresee Legon Cities coming back to overturn this.
Well, absolutely. The Royals will find it very difficult to get back into the game, but look at that. Kwame Aziz was stagnated in the middle of his own goal post, and the experienced striker very lucky for it to have come off the woodwork.
Very difficult angle as well for any goalkeeper to have the hands on.
And it's very difficult. I cannot agree with you. Let's come here. 88 minutes. We're less than 2 minutes to hit the 90th minute mark. And the troubles for Legon City is dipping even more. It is dynamics of the game. again, argument will be Kotoko should have taken about 3 or 4 goal lead in open play with the numerous chances that he fluffed. And that's something Coach Prosper Natel would have to address. Here they go again, running riot from the left-hand side. Here's Saka pouring in. Have just scored against Nations FC out of Dunks Park. Let's come in second place behind the Porcupine Warriors on the leg lock now with Hasselhoff pushed to the 10th position. Where they felt that Vision FC have been able to hold Pando Hearts of Lions to a 1-1 stalemate at the near J Krakow Sports Stadium in Germany Hotel. Here's Kotoko, here's Minta, wasting a bit of time. And that hit absolutely into the crowd from Elvis J. once again. 5 minutes of additional time.
There's more minutes. This is football full of uncertainty. A lot of things could happen before the 5 additional minutes also come to an end. But I think that it will be very, very weird to see Legon Cities coming back to get 2 goals, equalizing all these 2 goals and to the level of getting the necessary 3 points. So I think it is Kotoko's victory to lose, and they are already up there to lead the Ghana League table. I think it will be very difficult for Legon Cities to come back.
Well, the leading on goal difference, and it's Kamas Rat to his offer off to come in. So yes, goal separated. Asante Kotoko and Bibiani goal stars on the leg block with Hasselhoff in 10th place with a point behind. And yes, during that best of the game have really reached its crescendo. Here's Kojo Jesse, chasing into the far side, looking for Quagrin. That is just a very lengthy pass as he rolls out. And a throw and take it. Wait 2 minutes. Oh, the 5 minutes that have been added on. Already cleared. And there's a bit of activity once again on the far left hand side. Involving Frank Akoto, the skipper for Legon Cities. It was a clumsy challenge. Well, that's coming Pokuino shots. Yes, they scored 5 goals. And it just tells you that it's really chasing the top scorer of the season, goal tally. But just look at it again, that's a lovely header. And Saka down once again in the fray. And fails to direct his head. Many are just waiting for the return of Albert Amwa. Unless to partner Kwame Opoku up front. That'll be a bit deadly, isn't it? Sprinting up here. And the flag is already up. And Legon City's dream of at least getting the consolation. Really cutting out the defense of Kotoko with that exquisite pass. For 4 minutes of the extra time already declared with few seconds to go. It's a lovely stop. Just fencing up here. We'll bring it back to Patrick Asiedu. That's Asiedu with a man of the match performance this afternoon here at the Barbara Sports Stadium in Timedu. Kotoko trying to at least find a tap. Here's Alidu. We'll bring it away. That's a lovely chip. Well, we've hit the 5th minute of extra time. At any moment from the referee, Emmanuel Graham will be taking a look at his watch. Well, as Legon City is attacking, they've got a throwing advantage. Quickly taking. There's a long hit. And Frederick Kasari makes that important catch. Well, it's obvious Kotoko are definitely running away with this victory on match day 23. And that concludes it here in Kumasi. It's another failed trip for Legon Cities as their troubles deepen. And Legon Cities are really struggling this season. And the Porcupine Warriors have just really added to their injury. 2 goals from Patrick Asiedu and Kwame Opoku from the penalty spot, really making a difference this evening. What a game of heart. Joseph Ablos sent off at the point after limping off. That's a big blow. Well, it's full time at the Barbara Sports Stadium in Kumasi. Asante Kotoko 2, Legon City 0.
Soon the match has come to an end here at the Barbara Sports Stadium. It's